Hello everyone. In this part of video, we're going to see the data cleaning of ABricate summary. So here, this is our ABricate summary file. So in the first step, we have to remove the multiple values in the cells. For that, we're going to use the filter option and remember that our cutoff value is 75. So in the ABricate summary file, you have to select the column. So each editing has to be done column wise manually. The first column, you click on the first column, go to the data option and click on filter. And when you click on filter, you can see that if there are any multiple values, it can be seen here. So in the first column, there are no multiple values. When you click on the second column, you can see that there are multiple values. So first, you have to select the columns which are having the values which are more than 75, or at least one of the values is above 75. So here you can select, you can see that these two columns are having the values at least one value which is above 75. So just click on this. So you have to ensure that you are going to edit only the column that you have selected. So here you should not edit in other columns because there could be some error in that. So for this column, now this has been selected, you have to replace the values with any value, single value that is above 75. Then again, you can again in the next step, you have to select the values, multiple value cells which are having the values which is all the values which are less than 75. So click those two cells, and here again, this is the column that I was editing. So here replace the values with any single value that is less than 75. Then now we can see that all the columns, all the data has been converted to single values, and select all. Again, each column to go on checking if any column, if you find the multiple values, you have to edit that. That is the first part. Then coming to the second part is the Visual Basic tool using in Excel sheet. So in your Excel sheet, you can see an option called developer here. So if your Excel sheet doesn't have this option, go to the file, then options. Here you have an option called customize the ribbon. So in this main tab, you have to select the developer option here and give OK. Then the developer option will appear. So next is to edit the dot in the cells that has to be converted to 0. So for that we have a code here. So for this we have to use the Visual Basic tool. So go to the developer and click on Visual Basic, and here you have to insert a module. The module will open. Then copy the syntax or the code that has been given, and you have to paste it in Visual Basic. See that here the value is mentioned as dot, and then it has to be replaced with 0. Ensure that a 0 and dot is mentioned here, and then give run. Now the option will come to select the range. So here you have to select the range. So see that you're not including the first two columns, which is having the assembly name and the number of genes identified. Your data starts from the second row, third column to the final value. So if you can either you can note these values, like the first value is C2, and if you go to your last one, this will be the last data, that is Z30. Similarly, you have to check it in your file, or if it you can also select by dragging the entire data that has to be converted. Once it is done, give OK, and the analysis will run. Then you can see that all the dots that has been converted to 0. Then you have to suppose multiple times the Visual Basic may not run in your file. So just close the Visual Basic and give this file save. So here it will ask whether to save the file with the micro free workbook enabled. You don't want the micro enabled file type, so just you have to give yes. Just close it and again open the file. So now we are going to next step. So here we have to convert the values which are above 75 to 1 and the values which are below 75 to 0. So again, the code has been given here. So similar to the previous step, go to the developer, click on Visual Basic and insert a module. Here you have to paste the values, paste the syntax, and then give ensure that here the values greater than or equal to 75, then the values will be converted to 1, else the value should be updated to 0. Then give the run. Again, it will ask for the range. So go to your Excel and select the range that is that has to be covered and give OK. So now the data will run. So if your data is big, it will take some time. Till then, don't close the Excel sheet. It might come as Excel not responding. Just leave it there for 5 minutes and your run will complete. And now you can see that the data has been converted to 0 and 1, all binary values. Again, give save, just click S, and that will change all the values. Now, final thing is the sort. So again, go to your Excel, go to the first column, the numbers. In the data type, deselect the filter and just give A to Z sort option, give expand selection. This data will be sorted. Then just give save. And now what you have to do is we have to copy the two files into a single file, that is the metadata and the ABricate summary. So just click on new sheet. So you can name it as analysis. So open the new file. And first, what you can do is we have to paste the metadata. So open the metadata file that I have been edited and select the columns and paste it in your new file. Then okay. Then again open the ABricate summary that you have edited. So you can select the entire data set that has been edited and then go to here. From next column you can paste it. Now what you have to do is you can compare the two assembly names here. So you can manually check whether the arrangement has been done in a proper way. So you can check for multiple rows. You can see if the data is sorted in a proper way, then you can delete one of the assembly name. So now the entire file is ready for downstream analysis.